Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm the Failed Author. Welcome again to another Battlefield 3 Friday. We have one of the big baddies here. It's the M16. If you played Battlefield 3, surely you know the M16. One of the naughty, very good weapons of this game. If I sound like I ate an ashtray, it's because I am sick. Am I like the most blind player ever? Like watching some of these in retrospect, I'm like, there's like two people to my right just spraying me, and I'm like, better get to that vehicle that I was shooting blindly because I thought someone was there, but clearly it was no one. Hamana. It's just what happens, okay? M16A3. I mean, you could make, and I think you almost have to make the case that it's the best weapon in the game. Okay. Fast fire rate, fastest reload time, low recoil. You get it immediately too, so there's like no like barrier to entry. You know, you don't have to grind a ton. Here we are too. Okay, playing Conquest. You know, I don't know. I'll say this wasn't my jam. I never really used the M16 a ton. I should have, right? It's so good, but you know, you can see like I have like the ACOG on it. It just, I don't know. I just never really. You see me turn to Mickey Mouse. Oh, wow, gosh, huh? Never really tripped my trigger. I just didn't have it in rotation. And you could kind of see from other videos the weapons that I was passionate about. Oh, good, there's someone on B, and I'm not paying attention to the person right behind me. There we go. Hint, hint. He's going to kill you. Yeah, there we go. I was right. Got an assist there. I'm just getting over being sick, and I had a moment this evening, and I'm just trying to record and pump out a bunch of them while I'm feeling a little bit better, so I can, you know, not worry about them in the future because you know, I just haven't been feeling well, and honestly, I'm kind of over being sick. You know, I know it's that time of the year, but still, it doesn't make any difference. You know, it's been I want to say since. Wow, so what would that be? Let me do some fast math in my head. Been 9 days of this? 9 days of this. And, like, I feel like I am getting better. That's the good point. Man, what a terrible start. Okay, and I can tell you right now we've died 3 times. Here's the good news. We go on an 8 kill streak. Because I'm pretty sure I finished this gameplay 8-3. And you can see we hopped in late. If you look in the beginning, right when we spawn in, I always try and check like the scoreboard, the leaderboards. I think somebody on my team was 16-1, really cooking. So, you know, we've gotten the deaths out of the way. Now it's time to start killing. We are trying to be a team player. We've been trying to be. We're obsessed with B. B everything. I guess just that we love B. We need B. It's like I love Lamp. Oh, okay. I love Lamp. So that is one thing. You know, they can't say we're not a team player, even though we're not particularly getting any kills. But now we can start. Now we can start doing the killing. Apparently not right there. That's okay. But look at us being the medic. Getting the revive. Getting our points, man. Look at the sights. Look at the sounds. If you haven't followed along yet, again, I post a tier list every single Tuesday. I post a Battlefield 3 video every Friday. I'm actually trying to get into posting a little bit more on weekdays. And it's going to be like classic Call of Duties and kind of random things. And if you like that, come on, stop down. You know, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. Okay, you know what I'm gonna post Tuesday, Friday, in a random day, mystery. What could it be? I don't know, but something. I do love, you know, the M16's like aesthetic. You know, very pleasing. You know, as an American, I think you when you're born, you're given one, right? So. You know, I can't remember what I did with mine from birth, but, you know, it's somewhere here. I'm teasing, of course. This is a joke, children. America's in a very weird time right now. Hint, hint, it's not great. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I know that a Battlefield is on the horizon, and eventually I will post. You know, I've got to message this other YouTuber. If you're watching, brother, I don't think I haven't forgotten at this point, but we wanted to collaborate and kind of just yap about what we want to see for the next Battlefield 3. And, you know, like, he kind of slid into my DMs and I slid into his DMs. Really, I think I slid into his DMs. I'm like, hey, brother, man, let's do it, man, let's do it. But it hasn't kind of materialized yet. And, you know, that I could have done anything the last 10 days because I've just been, like, This is me sounding good, by the way, even if my voice sounds a little like, again, like I ate a cigarette or, you know, munching on an ashtray. This is the best I've sounded in days because I'm trying to go to work and I talk a lot at my job, and I mean a lot, like all day, and it's hard to have people listen to you when you're like, hey man, what's up? You know, it just doesn't really fly as well as you'd like. If you look at our team, is absolutely pub stomping, and I wanted to have a video clip that would do the M16 justice. Going on an 8 kill streak is cool. I wish I would have got like a good TDM of this. I do have some more gameplay of the M16, but I think this one being just kind of the dedicated, the Battlefield 3 and M16A3, you know, dedication that I kind of do with all the weapons on this channel. I think this was appropriate. Just because I don't have a ton of, first off, I just don't have a ton of gameplay with this. I just never was super good with it, and I never really used it. And then the fact that, you know, the other gameplay that I had, you know, it just wasn't particularly great. But why did I get a 3 with the pistol? It's like going on an 8 kill streak and 3 of them with the pistol. But you know what? You gotta take what you can get sometimes. Alright. And again, this is a real short gameplay, not a real long one, but you can see our team is absolutely just beating him down. So bad that they're scrambling and desperate to even get a position. They're so pushed into their spawn that I could tell they're taking vehicles and trying to go over the top of us to get other flags because they can't even get their spawn at A going. So, you know, well, that person that was 16-1 is 16-5. They've technically died more than us since we've joined. So everybody, we can take pride in the fact that we were playing better in this gameplay than the best player in the lobby. Ha! I'm just teasing, man. I know I'm a scrub, but you know, every once in a while I do play pretty good. If you check if you go on my page, I have all my tier list in a nice, neat, organized playlist. I have all my Battlefield 3 videos in a nice, neat, organized playlist. There's a few gameplays that are actually very good. Where I mean, like the Spaz, the 870, the UMP was very good as well. The UMP, I think I at a point was like 17-3 or something, 17-4, like very good. And I don't know, this game just sometimes I you know, I can feel it in these old bones. It's so like when it's hard on maps that are so big like this, where when you are dominating them, you can't even hardly camp spawn because it's so far out. They don't let you in, you know, in it. You can't be all invasive, right? I don't know how that person died. Had to be the person behind me. Oh no, there's a person right in front of me. There we go. But see, we should have had 9 or 10 kills. We've gotten a couple assists, you know. It would have been a very, very, like 11-3 would have been like very respectable. Nothing to sneeze at, especially if you're hopping in late. And this is such a, you know, vehicle dominant map where some of the aces can really control. And you know, I could kind of tell that as the scenario. But look at us being team players. I threw the med back on him. What's wrong with me, man? I don't know. Again, it's just fun to come back and watch these, and it's why I'm putting so much up on the page. So, you know, in the future, when we need that little jolt, that little taste of nostalgia, we can come back to the Failed Authors Battlefield 3 playlist and watch, you know. And you guys are watching, and I'm going to tell you, I see that you're watching, but 99% of you are not subscribed, and that is okay, as long as you're enjoying what you've seen. I don't necessarily need, you know, everyone to subscribe. I'm not vain in that sense, but if what I'm getting at is, if you are watching this and you have enjoyed it, just know that I'm posting Battlefield 3 every single Friday until I run out of videos, which then it'll just kind of transition into Battlefield 4, and that's kind of cool, you know, kind of cool. I like Battlefield 4, it's fine. But that's it for me today. I think my ashtray voice has, you know, it's enough. You know, I sound like I'm spitting gravel. We did go 8-3. See, told you we'd go on an 8 kill streak. Haha. Man, that person blew up. It's sad. Rip. Bev's in the chat. But I'm the Failed Author again. Like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something, anything specific, especially World at War, Modern Warfare 2, 2009, Camp for Battlefield 3, maybe Battlefield 4 if you're interested in seeing something from Battlefield 4. But thanks again. You have a great rest of your day. Okay, that person did pretty good. They went 23-3. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry. It was Jimmy Eat World. He stayed at 16-5. Ha! Why am I being so petty right now?